Welcome everybody, my name is Jody Jordan and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Now today's video is something totally different. It's not really Stampin' Up! Like a Stampin' Up! Tutorial for anything, although the cardstock I'm using is the Blackberry Bliss from Stampin' Up! So I've told you guys that my daughter's getting married. Her theme is Beauty and the Beast, but we did change the colors because her fiance's mom's favorite color was purple and she passed away, so they wanted to incorporate her in the wedding. So the theme is Beauty and the Beast, but the colors are this Blackberry Bliss and then like a lavender, which we used fresh freesia also, but that's not on the color is in the printable, but it's not on the part that I'm doing here. So what I'm doing is I'm just taping down the foil sheets, the Cricut foil sheets, and then I'm going to run it through my machine or put it in my machine. Now you have to change out your tool to the foiling kit. There's a foil kit tool, and I'm doing that. And then this is what it looks like. Right. Well, hang on. So what I decided to do, I could have scored this on that's what it looks like. I could have scored this on my Cricut machine, but for every step that you do something different, like I had to take out the blade, I had to take out and put in the foiling tool. And if I wanted to score, I had to put in the scoring tool. So it was just quicker and easier for me to do it like this instead of loading and having a third step of loading a tool, because I made over 50 of these. So, yeah, that's why we did it. But anyways, my daughter's theme is Beauty and the Beast, so I thought this was so perfect. All the images that you see here are actually in Cricut Design Space. Now, the font, I may have got that from dafont.com. I can't remember what the exact font is. If that's something that you just have to know, I can look that up for you and you can just message me and let me know. But this right here, I actually purchased this cut file on Etsy, and I'll link that in the description below where I purchased it. Um, I do know that there are dies that are this exact same thing, so probably that person used the die and then probably uploaded it to her Cricut. I don't know how she did it, or maybe she did actually design it, but it looks exactly the same. So here you can see that it looks like I'm gluing down the wrong side of the cardstock here, but what happened was I placed an order in Canva, and when I got my order, they came double-sided, and I wanted it two separate papers or two separate invitations. I didn't want a front and a back. I wanted a side by side. So Canva was super awesome and worked with me, and they ended up replacing them for free. So I'm just using just the front side, and then I ordered the additional, which this would have been the back side. So if you're wondering why I was gluing down part of it, or that's why. Now back to this SVG file that I purchased. Now, I will tell you that this SVG file was kind of hard to work with when it comes to this part on the right side to create the pocket. I actually wrote a review and the lady was very upset with me, but I want to be honest about, when you purchase things, you want to be honest. She told me that I should have been using 110-pound paper, but 110-pound paper is like cardboard. Stampin' Up's paper, when I cut it on 80 pounds. It's very thick. It's made for card making. You shouldn't need anything thicker than that. But I just want you to know that I had to make several of these because it was so thin that the rows kept ripping. So if you do purchase this, just keep that in mind, that she's saying you should use 110-pound paper, but this is like, I don't exactly know what Stampin' Up's paper weight is, but I know when I cut it on my Cricut, I do 80, and sometimes I do it 80 with a little bit harder. Like if you work on your Cricut, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I just wanted to give a real review on that, as far as I don't want you to buy this and then have trouble with it and not know that I did have lots of trouble with it. I made lots of extras, and I work with it. Also, it had like a score line to where you could fold it and create the pocket. I just glued it down because it created too much bulk to where the invitation didn't want to shut. So, and then I ordered this vellum piece to go on top because I didn't want the like the leaves to rip or to catch on each other when they open the invitation. So I just bought these from Amazon, and they came in the 5x7 size, so it all worked out. So I hope you like this tutorial. I will see you guys back on Monday for my card class to go. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.